Welcome back to MVP Auto, the place where cars aren't just reviewed, they're experienced. Today, we're diving into one of the most surprising comebacks in the automotive world, the all-new 2026 Cadillac Catera. That's right, the name you didn't expect to hear again is back. But this time, it's not just trying to fit in. It's here to lead. Now, if you're old enough to remember the original Catera from the late 90s, you might recall it as Cadillac's attempt at a European-style luxury sedan, based on an Opel platform, modest power, and marketed with the tagline, "The Caddy that zigs." It was quirky, it was different, and frankly, it was misunderstood. Fast forward to 2026, and Cadillac's giving it a second chance, but don't expect a nostalgic rehash. This version of the Catera is an entirely different beast. Let's start with the design. At first glance, the new Catera is unmistakably Cadillac. It carries the brand's sharp, angular styling DNA with a clean yet aggressive front fascia. Slim LED headlights, a bold illuminated grille, and an ultra-sculpted hood immediately tell you this isn't some mid-tier sedan, it's premium, through and through. The side profile is sleek, low-slung, almost coupe-like. There's a sense of motion even when it's parked. Cadillac calls it athletic elegance, and honestly, they've nailed it. Under the hood, this isn't your granddad's Catera. Buyers will have two powertrain options, a turbocharged inline-4 producing around 300 horsepower or a performance-focused twin-turbo V6 pushing out an impressive 440 horses. Both are mated to a 10-speed automatic transmission with paddle shifters and adaptive AWD. This is a Cadillac that actually zigs, and zags, with control and confidence. 0 to 60 in under 4.8 seconds on the V6 variant. That's not just luxury, it's power with poise. Inside, Cadillac's clearly gone all in on tech and materials. The cabin greets you with a curved 33-inch OLED display that stretches across the dash, borrowed and refined from the Lyrique and Celestique. It's crisp, intuitive, and customizable. Drivers can switch between minimalist layouts or full performance readouts. Soft Nappa leather, recycled suede, real wood, and brushed aluminum cover every touch point. Even the door panels are backlit with customizable ambient lighting. It feels more like a boutique hotel lounge than a car interior. One of the most impressive things about the new Catera is how Cadillac has balanced old-school comfort with modern technology. The ride is buttery smooth thanks to MagneRide 5.0 adaptive suspension, yet the steering is tight and responsive. It's a car that floats over potholes but still hugs curves when you push it. Let's talk tech. Of course, it's got everything you'd expect. Wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, 5G connectivity, over-the-air updates. But where it really gets interesting is the integration of Ultra Cruise, Cadillac's next-gen hands-free driving system. While it's not fully autonomous yet, it's close. On mapped highways, the car takes over steering, braking, and lane changes with eerie precision. It learns your routes, adapts to traffic, and even handles rush-hour commutes with near-zero driver input. But Cadillac didn't forget about the luxury crowd either. Rear seat passengers get individual climate zones, reclining seats with massage functions, and even 8-inch infotainment screens built into the headrests. The optional executive package adds a panoramic roof that turns opaque at the push of a button and an integrated mini fridge between the seats. Now, pricing. The base 2.0T model starts around $52,000, while the twin-turbo V6 in platinum trim tops out near $72,000 fully loaded. It's not cheap, but Cadillac isn't trying to play the value game anymore. The 2026 Catera is about making a statement. It's targeting the BMW 5 Series, the Audi A6, maybe even lower-trim Mercedes E-Class sedans. And based on our time behind the wheel, it has every right to compete. So, what's the verdict? Is the 2026 Cadillac Catera worth the nameplate revival? Absolutely. It's bold, stylish, fast, and smart, everything the original tried to be, but never quite reached. Cadillac has learned from its past, and it's come back swinging. The Catera is no longer just the caddy that zigs. It's the caddy that leads. That's it for today's deep dive here on MVP Auto. If you're as impressed as we are, or if you're still not sure, drop your thoughts in the comments. Would you give this new Catera a chance? And if you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you never miss an episode. We've got more first looks, deep dives, and behind-the-wheel reviews coming your way. Until next time, drive smart, live bold, and keep it locked on MVP Auto.